Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with the HGP SPORTSCAST. The Minister of Social Cohesion with responsibility for sports, the Honourable Dr. George Norton, shot down claims in Parliament on Wednesday that sports facilities in the country are white elephants. The Minister in his 2019 National Budget debate shot down the claims made by the opposition that sports facilities such as the National Stadium, National Aquatic Centre and Lenora Track and Field Stadiums have become white elephants. He told the House that these facilities have been upgraded to international standards.
It was this government that started to equip these facilities to bring them to international standard, to bring them to the so-called world class that they were referred to. The Providence Stadium has just installed its electronic replay screen needed to host the ICC World Cup team. The stadium in a few weeks will be fully Wi-Fi. Speaker from the grass mount to the suite to all the stands will be fully Wi-Fi. Now the stadium is world class and can now host ICC events and compete for any such event to be hosted. It could not have done that before.
The minister pointed to the Guyana National Stadium that has been upgraded massively since the coalition government took office in 2015. Minister Norton said the facility was in a state of collapse, and had it not been for government intervention, the facility would not have been chosen to host the ICC Women's T20 World Cup. The opposition even made mention of the National Aquatic Centre, which was constructed when the PPPC had been in office. Minister Norton highlighted that considerable repairs had been made at the facility.
Mr. Speaker, we refer to the National Aquatic Centre. That really and truly, Mr. Speaker, is referred to as the National Aquatic Centre because it is all cracked up. The bottom of the pool is cracked. The building itself is cracked from the bad work and pool construction. The main building, Mr. Speaker, has shifted 17 inches, which requires constant maintenance to the plumbing and replacement of tiles, replacement of fitting, constant replacement of pipes. But despite all of this, it is this government that has now brought this facility to an international standard with the installation of electronic touchpad and electronic display board, which means any FINA, as the International Federation recognized by the International Olympic Committee for administrating international competition in water sport, regional events can now be hosted here in Guyana.
Mention was also made about the condition of the National Track and Field Stadium.
The National Synthetic Track. Mr. Speaker, how could you describe this as a world-class opportunity? I just want to use this opportunity, Mr. Speaker, to show what was used as the synthetic material to what is supposed to be used in what we would refer to as a first class, like we would be building now. This, Mr. Speaker, this has only been 2 years used so far by the school. Mr. Speaker, we have over 60 million on the construction of the third stand to bring the synthetic to an international standard. The pool septic system had to be upgraded by this government, Mr. Speaker. When members spoke of white elephant, one has to wonder which facility is the member speaking about.
Over $70 million had been spent to enhance the state of sports facilities around the country. Through the Light It Up campaign, several fields have been equipped with floodlights, among other necessary equipment. Minister Norton said the project will continue within the sports development scheme, which includes the establishment of a national standards for sports grounds. This will facilitate the promotion of structured sports programs to aid and complement the work being done under the Ground Enhancement Project. Colin Abrams, HGP Sports. Wednesday saw the official drawing of the Stag GFF year-end tournament, along with the sponsorship check from Ants McCall Trading Limited being handed over to the Ghana Football Federation for the GFF ExxonMobil International Futsal Tournament. Handel Duncan has the details.
The Stag GFF year-end tournament was launched on November 19 in partnership with the Stag Beer of the Ants McCall brand and coordinated by the Kashif Shanghai organization. The draw was conducted by Mr. Ian Alves, GFF's competitions director. The teams scheduled to participate in this year's event were drawn into 4 categories. Group A consists of the Western Tigers FC, Police FC, Ants Grove FC, and Susleg Falcons FC. Group B, GDF GC, ECP, FA, Boxing United FC, and Reverse View FC. Group C, then Amstel FC, Santos FC, Victoria Kings FC, and Boxing Stars FC. Group D, Fruta Conquerors, Berbies FA, Mile Rock FC of Linden, and Eagles FC. The year-end tournament is scheduled to kick off on December 14, 2018. Additionally, the GFF received a sponsorship check from Ansamacar Limited for the execution of the GFF ExxonMobil International Futsal Festival schedule for kickoff on December 27 through 30, and will feature the participation of 8 teams from both Ghana and abroad.
Thank you, Handel. The National Gymnasium came alive Sunday last when Archery Ghana's Indoor Recurve Championships finals were run off. The action began at 12:30 hours after brief remarks and introduction of officials by Secretary General Mrs. Vudish Prasad McKinnon, Director of Shooting Mr. Yum Sankar Madri, and the National Sports Commission Director of Sport Christopher Jones, who declared the championship open. The final results of the day were individual women Narda Mohammed gold, Sharida Yusuf silver, Shamira Duncan bronze, individual men gold Anand Mangra, silver Yumasankar Madri, and bronze Ryan McKinnon. Individual cadet women gold Talitha Kisoon, and silver Jessica Calendar. And teams gold Yumasankar Madri and Nicholas Hing, silver Sean Duncan and Vudishi Prasad McKinnon, bronze Jiwanram Prasad and Talitha Kisoon. And finally, West Indies batsman Chris Gayle won the defamation case against Australian publisher Fairfax Media and has been awarded $300,000 Australian in damages. Here's more. The incident occurred when 3 articles were published by the Sydney Morning Herald, The Age, and the Canberra Times, which reported allegations Gayle had exposed himself to a female therapist. A jury had concluded in October 2017 that the allegations were untrue. The publication by Fairfax Media was motivated by malice. Gayle's legal team argued in his defense that the journalist responsible wanted to destroy the cricketer's character. New South Wales Supreme Court Justice Lucy McCallum, who made the award, said the defamation went to the heart of Mr. Gayle's professional life as a respected batsman and had particular resonance in cricketing circles. Fairfax said they did not get a fair trial. During the case's 6-day trial, massage therapist Leanne Russell said that Gayle had partially exposed himself to her in a dressing room in 2015, leaving her very upset. She contacted Fairfax Media after being angered when Gayle told a journalist, "Don't blush, baby," in a television interview the jury heard. Fellow cricketer Dwayne Smith defended his teammate and supported Gayle's version of events. Colwyn Abrams, HGP Sports. And that is the end of our sportscast for today. Remember, if your dream is big enough, the facts don't matter. Goodbye.